He has been the star of screen, stage and radio. Born in North Wales, Kai graduated from Mount View Drama School, where he went on to play various roles with various companies all over Wales. He's played Harry Seacombe in Ying Tong, A Walk with the Goons. He landed the role of Shiner in Rocketman, working with Robson Green. You may remember him from Casualty, or the Cinderella panto that was on at the New Theatre in Cardiff. But it's his portrayal of Rhys Williams, the lovable and down-to-earth husband of Gwen Cooper in the sci-fi sensation Torchwood, that really brought him into the nation's spotlight and our hearts. We are honoured to have him here on Carry On Friday. It's the fabulous Kai Owen! How's that for an intro?
I've always dreamed of something like that. I've always dreamed. I couldn't have worded it better myself, mate.
How are you? You good?
I'm fine, thanks. Yeah, absolutely sounds a pound. Yeah, really great.
Brilliant. Have you been watching the show?
Yes, I've watched it. It's been superb. Everything we could have wished for. Really, it's just been a massive success all week. It's been great.
And where do you watch it? Do you watch it at home, or do you have family round?
Yeah, family. I watched a couple of episodes on my own. I've had to watch one on the iPlayer because I was working a bit late. And I've seen a couple of episodes as well, before everybody else has seen them. So, yes, I've watched on my own and with my family as well, which is really good.
And have you been amazed by the response of everyone's love for the Children of Earth?
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? We knew it was special. We knew it was going to be a good one because it was different and it was moving on to BBC One, and Russell T Davies had more input in terms of the writing and stuff. And we knew it was going to be good because we enjoyed doing it so much. But really, with the ratings it's had this week and everything, it's been, well, fantastic, really.
Do you think the new format of 5 episodes over 5 days works better?
I think it did, yeah. I mean, it would have been lovely if they could have done 13 on BBC One, but I've loved this format. I think the whole event has been fantastic, and the whole sort of gripping storyline has kept people hooked. It's kept the viewers at a steady sort of a good figure with the ratings and stuff. And I honestly think that has been a success. So I'd be happy to do another one like this, really.
And do you feel that obviously now Rhys has had a lot more to do in Children of Earth? Do you like the character development? Yeah,
it's been a joy for me. Considering in Series 1, Rhys was only supposed to be in the first few episodes. I didn't really know where he was going as a character, but his relationship with Gwen grew, and he's really become sort of very, very much a part of the Torchwood sort of element now. Whenever Gwen's involved, Rhys seems to be involved because he wants her safe. He's seen some crazy things in his time now for a normal Welsh guy. So yeah, it's brilliant to do as an actor as well, and great for the man himself.
And I don't know whether you heard anything. Will there be more Torchwood? Will your character get developed even more? Will you actually become part of the Torchwood team?
We don't know if there's going to be any more Torchwood. It's up to all the big bosses in the BBC. I think if we get commissioned for a 4th series, and who knows what may happen to Rhys. I think as long as Gwen's around, Rhys is always going to be around. As far as becoming a member of the team, I'm not quite sure. I think he enjoys his home comforts a little bit too much, but I think he wouldn't mind. He doesn't mind pitching in and giving him a hand every now and again.
Well, you've definitely been a lot more comical, I think, as the series has progressed. Do you mind the element of comedy? Do you like being the comic relief?
I don't mind at all, actually. I think it's just, there is the drama there with Gwen and Rhys as well, but I think Rhys just sees and says things as they are, really. So I think that's where the comedy comes from. He really does say what he's thinking, and he's a very real sort of element of it in this extraordinary world. You've got this normal sort of bloke who just carries on through life as any normal person would do, really.
It's almost like he's the viewer. He's the voice of the viewer, the normal person, just kind of watching, going, what's going on?
That's what I was trying to say. That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Now we've got some questions from our listeners. Simon Keith Bromley wants to know, what's your favourite / most memorable moment or episode from all of the 3 series?
I think my favourite moment was with the chainsaw in the wedding episode when I went trying to kill my mother because she's ruined our wedding day, and I go up with a chainsaw and then it suddenly just stops.
Good old Nerys Hughes.
Good old Nerys Hughes. And then when John's behind her and literally just explodes her with a bazooka. That's quite funny.
That was a good episode. His sister Grace asks, if you could have an underground base anywhere, where would you have it?
Oh, nice question. Where would I have it? I'd have it in my house.
In your house?
Yeah, I'd have it in my house, and I wouldn't, but I wouldn't tell anybody.
Okay, Julie Kissock asks, and this is quite a serious question. Thousands of drama students leave uni every year. Most of them fail to make it into the industry. What advice would you give to them, apart from the usual stick with it?
It's really hard. I think as an actor, you are lucky to be working if you're working, you know what I mean? What I would do is I would find a job that you're happy doing when you're not acting as well.
Yeah.
Something to fall back on, like, doing that, but then, acting obviously gives you a bit more satisfaction, but I think if you had something that would sort of cushion the blow a little bit to fall back on, that may help.
I think that's great advice to all those actors out there. Okay, Sarah Davis asks, if you could have been a different Torchwood character, who would you have liked to have been and why?
I would like to have been Gareth David Lloyd.
So you could snog John Barrowman?
So I can snog John Barrowman on a regular basis.
Nikki Walker asks, what's the craziest fan mail you've ever had?
Oh my God! Somebody sent me some dried octopus from Korea.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did they send you dried octopus?
Just sent me some gifts from like Korea. They have some crazy sort of gadgets over there.
Uh-huh.
And one of them was a food, and it was like like we have beef jerky over here.
Yeah.
It was dried octopus. It was like that.
Oh, I couldn't think of anything. Did you taste it?
Absolutely no way.
Fantastic. Now, I usually do this show with my comedy partner Alan, but he doesn't know about these interviews because it's a bit of a birthday surprise.
Oh, okay.
So, firstly, if you could just wish Alan a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Alan, or as we say in Wales, Penblwydd Hapus.
Ah, fantastic. And I know that he would have an Alan's challenge at this point. Now, today's Alan's challenge, if you can say it and see how quick you can you say, how much wood could a Torchwood torch if a Torchwood could torch wood? Do you think
How much wood could a Torchwood torch if a Torchwood could torch wood?
Oh, fantastic! You didn't even need to try it again. That was amazing.
That was me actually just repeating it if I'd heard it right. So,
but see, can you say it faster?
How much torch could a Torchwood torch if a Torchwood would torch wood?
Nearly, the first one was better. We'll keep that one in.
Yeah, keep that one.
Now, I must ask, how do you like to spend your perfect Friday evenings?
My perfect Friday evenings would have to be, actually, I do enjoy a couple of beers and maybe some food, but I actually enjoy a night in on a Friday.
And would you be listening to anything in particular on a Friday evening?
Yes, I'll probably listen to GTFM on a Friday evening, yeah.
Yay! Good answer.